It depends on the person really, but in this today's society, no. Like very negative image towards like people that are Muslim. I don't know why.
Assalamu alaikum. What's going on, people? It's Ayman here and welcome back to Safe Vlogs. Now today we're in London to conduct a Hadith social experiment. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be asking people a series of questions, and in those questions they're going to be Hadiths, and then we're going to be asking people where they think these quotations come from. One of them is obviously going to be the Prophet ﷺ, where all the Hadiths are going to be from. But we're going to find out if people are aware of Islam's teachings or what they think of it. So stay tuned, give it a thumbs up if you like, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. The first quote I have to you is, the strong is not the one who overcomes the people by his strength, but the strong is the one who controls himself while in anger.
Okay.
Now the three options I have for you is Malcolm X, Prophet Muhammad, or Gandhi. You know, have you heard of Gandhi?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the second or the last one.
So do you think it's Prophet Muhammad or Gandhi? That's
Can you say the quote again?
The strong is not the one who overcomes the people by his strength, but the strong is the one who controls himself while in anger.
The second one?
You'd say Prophet Muhammad?
Yeah.
Is there any reason why you'd say that?
I don't know. No.
I'm going to give you a quote and I want you to tell me where you think this quote comes from, okay?
Okay.
The quote is, make things easy for the people and do not make it difficult for them, and make them calm and do not repulse. There's three people that you can choose from. The first one is Malcolm X, the second one is Gandhi, and the third one is Prophet Muhammad. So it's make things easy for the people and do not make it difficult for them, and make them calm and do not repulse.
Yeah, I think it's Prophet Muhammad, peace on him. I think.
And why do you think that?
Because he was a man of good and good prophet.
It wasn't me who said it. Get Google ready for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want standing behind you.
No.
So, those who don't show mercy to our young ones and do not realize the right of our elders are not from us. Meaning those who don't respect their elders. Clue. I'm going to give you three choices in it. They're all three influential leaders. The first one is Malcolm X.
Yeah, I know Malcolm X, yeah.
The second one is Gandhi. He was a very big influential Indian leader. And the third one is Prophet Muhammad.
Malcolm. It's Malcolm.
No, it's Prophet Muhammad.
You say Malcolm, yeah? It's Malcolm.
Why do you think it's Malcolm?
Because I've studied about him and he's like, it's not Gandhi or it's yeah, now I've read the Quran.
Wait there, one at a time.
You're telling me I haven't I'm doing hifs, so say nothing, innit?
You got 17 out of 18 and last one.
Hey.
Is that right?
What's your reasons behind it?
No reasons, it's just not, it's not Gandhi or it's not thingy. Muhammad.
How do you know it's not a Prophet Muhammad though?
Are you Muslim?
No, my dad's Muslim, my dad's side is Muslim.
Why do you say Prophet Muhammad then?
Well, basically, yeah. So like respect to your parents is like really important to Muslims, isn't it? So obviously, because basically my dad's family, yeah, they say, oh, you need to be respectful to your elders and you need to listen to what we say because most elders are wise, isn't it? So obviously I thought it was Muslim, innit? Because my dad's family talk about Islam.
So did they preach? They preach that you have to like respect the elders and whatnot.
They talk about it all the time, innit? Like on my Christian part of the family, they don't really talk about it, but well, I don't think the rest of them know.
He's biting his nails. He's thinking, right, which one is it?
Nah, it's Prophet Muhammad.
It's actually Prophet Muhammad.
Man, shut up.
Listen to this, yeah. The reason why we're conducting this is because to find out the knowledge people have about Islam. Because you know what happens in the media?
Yeah, they talk about terrorism and shit, but it's not actually.
Let's say two white, or let's say two black, or whatever colour you are, commit the same crime. But one of them is a Muslim and one of them is not a Muslim. The Muslim one will be stigmatized and highlighted because he's a Muslim. And then the last people to read that will think, whereas every single Muslim
is that person.
The next time you see a Muslim in a lift or you see a Muslim in a bus or whatever, you're thinking, nah,
I was talking about this because it's like when you get white people, they'll like blow something up or something, like you hear about their bombings and shit, and then Muslims do it, but then everybody calls Muslims terrorists, yeah, even though the white person do the exact same thing, but they're not called terrorists, they have like a mental issue or something.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I understand where you're coming from there. Yeah.
Like the Muslim person would get blamed.
Anyway,
Yeah.
He thinks that the strong is not the one who overcomes the people by his strength, but the strong is the one who controls himself while in anger. Do you think it's Malcolm X? Do you think it's Prophet Muhammad, or do you think it's Muhammad Gandhi?
I think it is Malcolm X.
Why do you think it's Malcolm X?
Because I felt Malcolm X would have been one of the people who faced the challenge of either reacting violently. I can't quite remember if he was he wasn't a Black Panther, so he wasn't carrying guns and advocating violence. That's why I think it's him.
Okay, and why wouldn't you say it's Gandhi or Prophet Muhammad?
Because unfortunately I don't know enough about Gandhi or Muhammad.
I see.
But I know that Gandhi obviously was philosophy, sort of that stuff, but I don't know enough to go with that strongly.
Okay, and about Muhammad you said you didn't know much?
Very little.
Okay.
Except really popular quotes.
Okay, yeah. The answer is actually Prophet Muhammad. The reason why I say that is because people have limited knowledge about Islam. They only learn about what the media says about them. They don't know that Prophet Muhammad teaches people to control themselves when they're angry, not to start at people, respect and ethical morals. And I think that people interpret that in the wrong way.
Well, that's good to know, actually.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's a way of educating people and testing people's knowledge.
Okay,
Okay, thanks
fantastic.
you for taking part. And little man, this is for you from me, yeah? Take care.
Thank you.
Make things easy for the people and do not make it difficult for them, and make them calm and do not repulse them. Do you think that Malcolm X said that, Gandhi, or Prophet Muhammad? Would you like me to repeat the quote?
Yeah.
Make things easy for the people and do not make it difficult for them, and make them calm and do not repulse them.
Make them calm
Yeah.
and do not repulse them. I think I'm gonna go for Gandhi.
Why would you say Gandhi?
Because his whole persona is quite calm about how he goes about his works in his days.
So what you're trying to say is that Gandhi is perceived
I'm
as...
listening to the words.
Okay.
What's been spoken.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. What about Malcolm X? Why do you think he wouldn't say that?
I think for Malcolm X, I think it's a bit tame.
Okay, and Prophet Muhammad?
Prophet Muhammad, I don't know too much about Prophet Muhammad, to be honest. So
Why not? Why do you think you might not know much about Prophet Muhammad?
not a name I've heard of, but not a person that I've actually spent any time to read anything that they've actually put together.
Okay, and final question. I want to ask you as honestly as possible.
Yeah.
What have you heard about Muslims so far? I want you to be as honest as possible, whether it's from the news, whether it's from people, whether it's from... If someone wants to say, describe a Muslim in one word, what would you say? And honest as possible, based on what you hear from people.
When people speak about Muslims, it's pretty much a mixed bag.
Okay.
And what I mean by a mixed bag, you have some comments about Muslims making about Muslims because some beliefs appear to be different from others' beliefs in terms of Muslims.
I see.
You know, I have Muslim friends. I don't have any Muslim enemies as such. You have, I would say, perhaps Middle East and Asian Muslims, and you have African Muslims.
Yes.
So I think there's a difference in culture when you talk about Muslims,
Okay, and
in my opinion.
basically, I just want to say that it was Prophet Muhammad who said that.
Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you look a bit surprised. And,
I'm educated, yes.
yeah, basically...
Like I said, I didn't comment him because I don't know too much about
and
his works or...
This is what we're trying to do as well. We're trying to... Because I'm a Muslim myself.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do, we're trying to find out people's general knowledge about Prophet Muhammad. And it seems like the majority of the people might not know a lot about him.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily in a negative way.
When you're referring to the Prophet Muhammad,
Yeah.
Prophet Muhammad as in now or Prophet Muhammad as in before?
What do you mean?
Is the Prophet Muhammad the Prophet Muhammad? Because I do hear people quote Prophet Muhammad to to be honest, I don't know if Prophet Muhammad is dead or alive, or is it a person inside the Quran that they're referring to.
Is it? What do you think? You know little about him though. What do you think is the reason? Would you say that there's not people to spread knowledge about him, or would you say?
I believe so. Correct knowledge. I suppose when I was growing up, you know.